Brazil, officially the Federative Republic of Brazil, is the largest country in both South America and Latin America. Covering 47.7% of South America, Brazil borders every South American country except Ecuador and Chile. Its capital is Brasilia, and its most populous city is São Paulo. Brazil is a federation composed of 26 states and the Federal District, and it is the only country in South America where Portuguese is the official language. With 13 cities having populations over 1 million, Brazil's largest cities are São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. The colors of the Brazilian flag do not symbolize forests and minerals, but rather former royal families. In Brazil, where the official language is Portuguese, the president, deputies, senators, governors, mayors, and members of state and city councils are determined by elections held every 4 years. In the 2002 elections, with 110 million voters participating, electronic voting machines were used in all regions. In Brazil, 8 years of compulsory education is provided free of charge by public schools. In addition to public schools, including higher education, private schools are also active. Peru, officially the Republic of Peru, is located on the western coast of South America. It is bordered by Ecuador and Colombia to the north, Brazil to the east, Bolivia to the southeast, Chile to the south, and the Pacific Ocean to the west. Peru's geography is characterized by the Andes Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, and the Pacific coast. The country's major rivers include the Amazon River and its headwaters, the Rio Apurimac, Rio Urubamba, Rio Ucayali, and Rio Marañón, as well as the Amazon's tributaries, the Napo, Putumayo, and Huallaga. The Amazon rainforest in Peru is dense and largely untouched. Rivers flowing from the Andes Mountains into the Amazon basin serve as the primary means of transportation through the depths of the forest. In regions with little temperature variation, the average annual temperature is approximately 26 degrees Celsius, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and annual rainfall can reach 3,800 millimeters, 150 inches. Other headwaters of the Amazon River that flow into the Amazon basin towards Brazil originate in this region. Argentina, officially the Argentine Republic, is a country located mostly in the southern cone of South America. With a total area of 2,791,810 square kilometers, it is the second largest country in South America and the 8th largest in the world. It is bordered by Bolivia and Paraguay to the north, Brazil to the northeast, Chile to the west, and Uruguay to the east. The country is bounded by the Drake Passage to the south, the Andes Mountains to the west, and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. Thanks to its rich natural resources and fertile land, Argentina became one of the wealthiest countries in the world from the 1870s onwards. The country's economic prosperity made Argentina a significant immigration destination, especially between 1870 and 1930. Italian and Spanish immigrants, who arrived during this period, make up approximately 90% of the country's population of 45,808,747 as of 2020. Argentina is a democratic, secular, and federal constitutional republic with a presidential system. The de facto official language is Spanish, spoken as a native language by 97% of the population. Colombia, officially the Republic of Colombia, is a country located in South America with islands in North America. It is bordered by Panama to the northwest, the Caribbean Sea to the north, Venezuela and Brazil to the east, Ecuador and Peru to the south, and the Pacific Ocean to the west. With a total area, it is the 4th largest country in South America and the 26th largest in the world. The country is divided into 32 departments and the capital district of Bogotá, which is also the largest city. With a population of over 50 million, Colombia is one of the most diverse countries in the world in terms of language and ethnicity. It is the second most populous Spanish-speaking country after Mexico. Indigenous civilizations, European settlers, African slaves, and immigrants from Europe and the Middle East have contributed to the country's rich cultural heritage. The country's population centers are concentrated in the Andes Mountains and along the Caribbean coast. Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world, after Brazil. The country's territory includes a wide range of different regions, such as the Amazon rainforest, mountainous areas, grasslands, and deserts. Colombia is the only country in South America with coastlines on both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Chile, a country located in the western part of South America, stretches between the Andes Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, making it a geographically unique place. Due to its long and narrow shape extending from north to south, it is often called the spine of South America. The Andes Mountains, located in the east of the country, offer breathtaking views of Chile. They are also home to many volcanoes. The Pacific Ocean, stretching to the west, has given Chile a coastline of many kilometers. Along this coastline, there are beautiful beaches, fjords, and islands. The Atacama Desert, one of the driest deserts in the world, is located in the north of Chile. This desert is known for its unique natural beauty and suitable conditions for astronomical observations. Easter Island, belonging to Chile, is world famous for its mysterious Moai statues. This island is located in an isolated position in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Venezuela, officially the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, is a country located on the northern coast of South America. It is bordered by the Caribbean Sea to the north, Guyana to the east, Brazil to the south, and Colombia to the west. The Venezuelan government claims the Guayana Essequibo region, which constitutes two-thirds of Guyana. It has many islands and islets in the Caribbean Sea. Additionally, the Caribbean islands of Aruba and Curacao, belonging to the Kingdom of the Netherlands, as well as Bonaire, also belonging to the Netherlands, and the island nation of Trinidad and Tobago, are located off the coast of Venezuela. The country has a total area of 916,445 square kilometers and a population of approximately 28 million. Its capital and largest metropolis is Caracas. Venezuela is a federal republic consisting of 23 states, a capital district, and federal dependencies including islands, governed by a presidential system. The vast majority of Venezuelans live in the large cities in the north of the country, making Venezuela one of the most urbanized countries in Latin America. Rio de Janeiro is the capital of the state of Rio de Janeiro and the second largest city in Brazil. After Sao Paulo, it is the second most populous city in Brazil. Maracana Stadium and the Christ the Redeemer statue are located here. Rio de Janeiro hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics and the 2012 World Youth Congress. The world's largest carnival, the Rio Carnival, is held in this city. Although it is celebrated with samba dance today, it was first celebrated in 1840 with polka and waltz dances. While Brazil experiences an equatorial climate, Rio has a tropical climate. The highest temperature recorded in Rio de Janeiro is 43.2 degrees Celsius, which occurred in January 1984. The significant inequality between the rich and the poor has caused socioeconomic groups to live in different parts of the city. Despite being recognized as one of the world's major metropolises, a large portion of the population lives in slums called favelas. 95% of the people living in these slums live in poverty, and this rate corresponds to 40% of Rio's population. The government aims to improve the living conditions of people in these poor areas and integrate life there with other parts of the city through various housing projects. Overcoming this disconnect is also important for the more effective use of resources. Lima is the capital and largest city of Peru, located on the west coast of South America. It is situated near the port of Callao on the Pacific Ocean. Founded in 1535 by the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro, Lima is also known as the City of Kings because the site for the city was chosen during the Feast of the Kings, celebrated on January 6th each year in Peru. Lima's historic center is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its Spanish colonial architecture and cultural richness. The underground catacombs of the San Francisco Church are a significant part of Lima's historical and cultural heritage. Lima is located in a region with a desert climate. The city is built on the Rimac River. Summers in Lima are hot and dry, while winters are mild and foggy. Lima has an international airport. Transportation within the city is provided by public transport and taxis. Medellin is the capital of Antioquia Department, located in northwestern Colombia. Nestled among mountains, Medellin is a colorful and dynamic city that, despite its challenging past, now stands out for its modernity and beauty. For many years, it bore the marks of the colonial period. In the late 20th century, it became the center of drug cartels led by Pablo Escobar, earning a reputation as one of the most dangerous cities in the world. However, after this violent period, the city underwent a major transformation. From the 1990s onwards, Medellin made significant investments to rebuild itself. Transportation systems were improved, green spaces were created, and cultural and arts centers were opened. Many social projects were implemented to improve the lives of people living in the city's poor neighborhoods. Innovative solutions, such as the cable car system, address transportation problems. Cartagena is a captivating city located on the Caribbean coast of Colombia, renowned for its rich history and culture. With its colorful colonial houses, mysterious streets, and turquoise waters, it enchants visitors. Founded in 1533, Cartagena was one of the most important ports in the Caribbean Sea during the Spanish colonial period. The city is famous for its thick walls and fortress-like defenses built to protect against pirate attacks. For this reason, it is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This enchanting area, with its colorful houses, narrow streets, and colonial architecture, is home to significant structures such as Plaza de Santo Domingo, Palacio de la Inquisition, and Cartagena Cathedral.